Hey, and welcome back to my channel. I hope you're doing really well. Today I wanted to make 3 different granolas. So I have lots of ingredients in front of me. I want to make like 3 different types of granolas, so I'm gonna make them in like 3 different ways. So one is gonna be with bananas, and one is gonna be with more of like a date paste, and the third is gonna be with Aquafaba, which is the water from chickpeas. So all of the ingredients will be listed in the description box below, so I'm not gonna say how much I'm gonna use, I'm just gonna write everything down below, so go check that out. So I've already preheated my oven to 180 degrees Celsius, and the one I'm gonna start with is the one with Aquafaba, because I'm most curious to see how that's gonna turn out. I actually never used Aquafaba before when I make granola, so I'm really excited to try this out. So in this bowl here I have the Aquafaba. It's just a liquid from the chickpeas, when you buy chickpeas like already pre-cooked. So I drained, put the chickpeas to the side, and then I have the water here. So I'm gonna start to whisk that. So now I have this fluffy mixture here with Aquafaba, and I'm gonna add the date syrup to make it sweet. You can use whatever sweetener you want. So now I'm just gonna stir these 2 ingredients together before I add all the dried stuff. Then I'm gonna add the oats, and also here I have some hazelnuts, almonds, a pinch of salt, and also some cardamom. And you can add whatever nuts or seeds or spice that you like. Now when everything is nicely mixed together, I'm gonna take one of the baking trays with some parchment paper on. Now everything is just evenly distributed over the parchment paper, and I'm just gonna pop this in the oven and stir it occasionally every like 10 minutes or so until everything is golden brown. Okay, so the next one is gonna be the one with a where the liquid is gonna be date based. So I'm gonna add the dates, and I could just use date paste only, but I do want to have a little, like, I'm imagining like pieces of dates in it. So I'm just gonna take a fork and mash these dates roughly. So I hope it's gonna be some pieces left in here like after cooking, so it'd be like clusters. That's what I imagine it to be. I'm also gonna add some water. It was boiling hot water when I started, but now it's cooled down a little. Just to make the dates have something more to work with, so it's more of a liquid in there. And I'm also gonna use some date paste to make it a bit more sweet. Now I'm just gonna stir everything together. I'm gonna add the oats. What I have here is some shredded coconut, pumpkin seed, and what's it called? Sunflower seeds. And on this plate I have some shredded coconut, pumpkin seeds, and sunflower seeds, and some salt. Now when I look at it, I think I want to add a couple of more dates to this. So here we go. Some more dates. Okay, so now I'm gonna just mash these dates a little. Now I'll take my second tray and spread this out as evenly as possible. Alright, so now I'm just gonna place this to the side because the tray in the oven is not done yet, so I have to wait a little before I put this in. But I'm gonna make the last one, and then we just have to have a little cue for the oven. I have to say that it smells so good in here. But for the previous recipe I just made, now when I added more dates to the mixture, maybe it was too much to have both the dates and the date syrup. So I will taste it and see if it's gonna be like too sweet. Otherwise you can just leave the date syrup out of it. But yeah, now for the next recipe. So this is gonna be based on bananas. I have 2 ripe bananas here that I'm gonna put in the blender. Here we go. Just gonna add these like that. These dates are already pitted, and some water, and we'll be right back. There we go. Now I'm just gonna go and check on the granola. We're still good. So now when we have this banana date water mixture, I'm just gonna pour it in to my bowl. And then I'm just gonna add the oats. And also on this plate I have some walnuts, almonds and cinnamon and some salt. And now I'm just gonna mix everything up and wait for one of the trays, because I only have 2. Now this first tray has been in the oven for about 30 minutes. Maybe a bit too long because it's like a bit too brown in the corners, but I think it looks great. And there is a few clusters. It's not too sweet, so if you like your granola not to be that sweet, this is great. If you want the granola to be sweeter, put some more date syrup in, or some dates or something else that's sweet to sweeten it. I'm going to show you. I shouldn't be eating at the same time I'm making a video. But I have a couple of old jars that I'm gonna use as containers. So I'm just gonna let these cool down and then put in the jar. Forgot this tray in the oven a little too long, so it's almost burnt. It's not black, so it's still edible, but it's a bit too roasted for maybe my liking. So now when I actually try this, I don't think it's too sweet. So if you do like a sweeter granola, you can have both the date paste and the dates. If you want it to be a bit less sweet, just remove the date paste. Because I do like the fact that I did use like the whole dates in this, because that's what gave the clusters. And also like I really enjoyed the coconut in this. So here we have the last tray, and this is definitely the granola with the biggest clusters. And I don't know if that's because of the ingredients, or if it's because I did let the mixture sit too long before I put it into the oven, because the oats soaked up all of the liquid from the banana water date liquid. So it was basically just like a big ball, like a big cookie. So I just took the spoon and cut all of the into small pieces, because otherwise it would have been a cookie. But yeah, the clusters here are definitely the biggest. I haven't tried it yet, so maybe I should do that as well and give you my review of it. You know what? It tastes like my muffins that I make, my banana oat muffins. It's really good, but I'm so used to eating this flavor as a muffin, so it feels weird to have it as a granola, but I like it. Out of these 3 granolas, my favorite would probably be this one, like the one in the middle, the one that we made with the dates and the coconut and the seeds. I liked the fact that it was like the coconut flavor and like the seeds got like really nicely roasted, and the pieces of dates made the clusters. Maybe to like bump it up even, like make it even better, maybe I would put like cinnamon or cardamom in it or something to make it like give it another flavor. But yeah, I like them, like all three of them. So please let me know if you try any of these recipes, and if you do, what you think of them. And also let me know if there's any other recipes or type of dishes that you want me to make, because I'm thinking of making more videos like this where I like have a Sunday meal prep, or a just like try new whole food plant-based recipes. So yeah, please let me know if you have any suggestions, and give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and subscribe if you want to see more content like this. And thank you so much for watching this video, and I will see you in the next one. Hej då!